Good evening. Today is Tuesday, January 16th, and I call to order the Common Council meeting of the City of LaPorte. Councilwoman Huffman, please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call by the Clerk Treasurer.
Councilwoman Huffman. Present. Councilman Ficus is absent. Councilman Galloway.
Here.
Councilwoman Konechny.
Present.
Councilman Buchanan.
Present.
Councilwoman West.
Here.
Councilman Frankie.
Here.
One absent, 6 present.
And I don't have any papers. Are there any comments or petitions by citizens? Yes, sir.
Hi, Brian Cager, 406 Easton Street, LaPorte. I just would like to send out a thank you to the street department for doing what they can while we're blessed with our more normal Northwest Indiana weather. Thank you.
Thank you.
They've done a great job, and salt doesn't work when it's this cold. Any other comments? Okay, Chief Breton? Oh, I did. I missed it. Committee reports. Sorry, I'm a rookie.
The mayor's out. The mayor was keeping me busy right till the moment here. He's out running around with getting homeless people shelter instead of driving south like he should be. Here tonight to honor some officers and a former dispatcher that's now an officer for Franciscan over some actions they took on December 1st. Victor Splick, would you like to come forward? I know you wanted to stay quiet back there. Corporal Splix was working with these officers and made me aware of it. The gist of it, they had a pregnant female that was battered. Her cell phone was stolen by the suspect. They tracked this phone. These officers worked together with the dispatcher, had him, come on up here, had him in custody, and how long was it?
Not very long.
By putting their ears to the ground and going and going out and hitting this. You always hear about the police officers don't do anything. Well, these guys go over and above every day. This is just a fine example of that. So we want to honor all of them tonight. Jeremy, you want to come on up too? So basically, I'm going to let you guys tell your story, or you tell the story. You nominated them.
I'll let these guys tell it. You guys can tell it. Go ahead.
Tell them what you did. JT, I know you love to get up there. You're telling me how you wanted to give a speech tonight.
So we got a call that a female was in distress at our police lobby at the LaPorte Police Department. I was the first officer on scene, followed by Corporal Splix and Officer Benson. She was frantic, scared. She had just fought off her boyfriend at the time, ramming her vehicle backwards, trying to escape because he charged at her with the vehicle as well. She made it out, got to the police department. As soon as we got the situation under control, these officers and myself, dispatch also, we started looking for the vehicle with county's assistance, located the vehicle on Washington, which then county lit up, and we did a felony traffic stop on this vehicle. There was no hesitation amongst any of these officers, as well as the deputy and the dispatch. We acted straight to what we were trained to do from day one in the academy. Weapons instructor, Sergeant Favia back there. Just what we did. It was normal. We ended up getting him, taking him straight to county, and they did everything. If it wasn't for our brotherhood working together, it was very positive. Oh.
I'd like to point out one of the officers is at military training, Officer Ingram. He's not here tonight, but he regrets not being here. But I wanted to present these awards to these officers. Commendation award to J.T. Martin. commendation to Cody Benson. And then how should I refer to you now, Jeremy? Officer? Van Giesen. He's also an officer with Long Beach, so another commendation for yours. What's that?
I'll say something. Okay.
And also, this award will be for Reuben Ingram. I'll give this to Corporal Splix, who will give it to him when he gets back from military.
Also, I want to say something real quick, too. I'm really proud of these guys. I didn't know that it would lead to this. I had sent an email to Chief saying what these guys had done and how proud I am of them. These guys are pretty young guys, and they did a really good job. There's a couple things that weren't mentioned in there as well. The female was
Get right here so everybody can see.
The female was pregnant at the time as well. There was also some pretty bad injuries. The male was armed. We knew he was armed, and that was one of the things that I knew these guys would be maybe a little bit nervous. I mean, everybody would in that situation, but I thought they did a really good job. And also, I want to thank you for being the best dispatcher I've ever seen. Without him, we couldn't have done it that night. So I want to thank everybody. Thanks, Chief, as well.
He's always been the best. Jeremy has been the best to work with. Him leaving 911 was a big hit to 911, but
Yep.
we're happy to have him out protecting also. Cody? I'll put you on the spot, I'm sorry.
We owe a big thanks to Jeremy. He was giving us constant updates. He was on the phone with the mother who was pinging the female's location on the phone that the person that battered her stolen. So he was giving us constant updates and led us directly to him. There was no hesitation. It was relayed as if it was in real time, even though he was receiving the information from somebody else on another phone. So it worked phenomenally. It couldn't have gone better, in my opinion.
Oh, Jeremy, you got it.
Thank you. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for the compliments. I do appreciate them. I'm the one getting the certificate, but it was really a team effort. Everyone at 911, especially that night, just pitched in, did exactly what they needed to do, and these guys, their communication was fantastic. The radio traffic was phenomenal. There was, everything literally worked perfect. It was a well-oiled machine that just ran beautifully. So, thank you.
Well done to all of you. And before you go, you can come up and take a picture with us. But we certainly appreciate you and dispatch. I think oftentimes that job is overlooked when credit's due, and it sounds like you played an integral role in this. So thank you for all you do as well.
Come on, Drew.
Brian?
Hey, I don't have Otis to stand behind today.
Yeah, we don't have Nick Otis booming over there.
I'll do it really quick this way, and then if you don't mind, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, thank you, guys.
One more, guys.
Amazing job.
Thanks,
you
Joe.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Good work.
Thank you.
I think Rick Olker's going to buy you guys all a drink.
All right, we'll circle back to standing committee reports. Councilwoman Huffman.
Traffic Commission met on Tuesday, January 9th, 2024 at the LaPorte Police Station. This meeting was Chief Breton's last meeting after 30 years, and I would like to thank him for his service to the city of LaPorte. He will be on the LaPorte Police Department until May, but not serving in the police capacity. The commission unanimously voted for Carol Ficus to be chairperson of Traffic Commission, and the commission also unanimously voted for Lauren Huffman to be secretary of Traffic Commission. Park Board will be meeting tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the park office, and the Sustainability Commission will be meeting Monday, January 22nd, 2024 at 4 p.m. in council chambers.
Thank you. Councilman Galloway.
Police Merit Commission met on the 9th. They were having the agility and written testing on the 11th, and they had 6 applicants. And Julie's retiring. I've got the 24th of this month. They're having a party for her, and May 23rd, the chief is done.
And that's after, was it 34 years?
Long time.
We'll miss her. Councilwoman Konechny.
The Airport Authority. The Airport Authority met on January 10th. The election of Board of Finance officers commenced. The appointments will be the same as the recent past, and they are as follows. President, Edward L. Volk. Vice President, Richard J. Schmidt. Secretary, Dale Fisher. Assistant Secretary, Fran Milo. And Treasurer, James Sharon. Also during this meeting, Verigy was awarded the solar array project, which was out for bid. The project should begin later this year. There is an FAA grant that should cover up to 90% of the cost of this project. End of report.
Thank you. Councilman Buchanan.
The first Historic Preservation Commission meeting of the year will be tomorrow here in council chambers at 5:30. It's off a day because of the holidays, typically Tuesdays, so we'll be here tomorrow for that.
Councilwoman West.
The Fire Merit Commission met on January 3rd, and election of new officers or board members happened at that meeting. So Allison Zoll is the new president, Josh Hewlett is the vice president, Ian Eldridge is the secretary. And the next meeting will be held on Wednesday, February 7th at 6:30 at Fire Station Number 1 on 18th Street.
Thank you. And the only update I have is Redevelopment Commission will meet on Wednesday, the 31st at 5:15 here in council chambers. There is an executive session ahead of time at 4:30 in the mayor's office.
Your Honor, Honorable Pro Tem, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting, if that's okay.
Second.
You can tell I don't do this often.
No, you're doing great.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 6-0. Okay, moving on to Councilwoman West.
I would like to make a motion to appoint 2 new members to the LaPorte Urban Enterprise Zone due to board retirements.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0.
I would like to appoint Colton Phelan. He's a manufacturer rep for Jaeger Unitech, and a residential representative, Courtney Dickman, and she's a LaPorte resident as well.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the appointments as presented by Councilwoman West.
I'll second.
Okay, and prior to the vote, just a little background on Urban Enterprises Association. It's made up of 10 members, all serving 4-year terms that expire at the same time. Current term is January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2025, and the board's appointed by the mayor, the Plan Commission, and City Council. Each member has a very specific requirement, whether it's living within the zone area or representing a local business, or part of manufacturing and some other things like that. So these 2, one is a manufacturing appointment. Frank Cardello currently served under that role, and he was a council appointment, but his business recently sold, and so he no longer falls in that category. And Jim Barnhart is a council appointment who represents as a resident, and he's resigning due to moving out of the area. So all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0. Councilwoman Konechny.
Honorable Pro Tem, I'd like to introduce an ordinance read for the second time by title only.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. An ordinance amending ordinance number 29-2023 to amend salaries in the police department.
And I don't know if Clerk Treasurer has anything to add?
We had a request from the police department to raise the salaries for the mental health professional, the evidence technician, and create an animal control certification. All of those were discussed at the prior council meeting.
Any questions from the council?
Clerk Treasurer, is HelpLink or any other organization still assisting?
They do,
They
yep.
do.
There's a grant that reimburses us $5,700 a month.
Very, and
So-
that's in regards to the mental health
Mental health
professional?
professional, yes.
Okay,
yes.
awesome.
So that covers salary and part of benefits.
Very good, thank you.
All right, this is a second and final reading. Do I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0. And other business, I have none. Anyone have anything else to add? Councilman Galloway?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 6-0, we are adjourned.